enrollment, when I served on the high school district board, we promoted dual enrollment. Our goal still is for Merced Union High School District is for students to have access to dual enrollment classes so they can walk across the stage with both a diploma in their hand from the high school and also classes or credits to achieve their AA before they graduate. So that's open to everybody. I think that the one area that schools have failed our students is not promoting students and that want to do a dual enrollment classes. Because students from 5th grade on can qualify at no cost for dual enrollment and to succeed and get their and earn their AA prior to even graduating from high school. So that's our job that we need to do.
Sure, I'm gonna ask the question.
Okay.
Una pregunta para Tira. En Merced, tú has sido educador en Merced yo he sido educador por 40 años.
Yes.
Un poquito más que tú, ¿me entiendes? Desde el 88 yo comencé a dar clases. So. Pero mira, problema grandísimo que tienen en Merced es el crimen. Yo creo que ese crimen viene porque a los estudiantes los empujamos para afuera, no los educamos. Entonces tienen una UC Merced, gran universidad, pero si miras, te di esto para lo que miraras, tú estabas en el board de las high schools, ¿correcto?
Yes.
Mercedes. El promedio era de Livingston High School, de las Two Atwater High Schools y las 3 de Merced. Quiere decir que de cada 100 estudiantes, nomás 11 pueden ser matemáticas. Entonces, ese es un problema muy serio porque no vas a tener inversión en tu comunidad.
Can you repeat that in English?
Yeah. Let me do it in English. I've been an educator since 1988, 40 years, from high school, college, and everything. A big problem that Merced has is the low math scores. I know that you were a board member of the Merced high schools, but only 11 out of 100 can do math. And that's a serious problem. And I really believe that a lot of those students in those schools, because Merced is like any other Latino city, we have a lot of crime. I believe that students are being pushed out from the system. But nobody advocates for those kids. We get a lot of promises. Nobody wants to bring out the facts about the issues. So how do you think you can fix that?
So for me, it's this way: is holding every superintendent, holding every school district and their local boards, because every school district is governed by their own school board. It's changing those systems and having those conversations, because we don't talk about accountability. All we talk about is funding and how we're going to use those dollars. Now, are those dollars really being used to support students and their learning? You know what? Every district has what they call their LCAP. And every LCAP is giving millions of dollars to every school district to support student learning. Are the LCAPs being successful? And that's the question I'm going to throw to everybody. Go back to your school districts. Are the LCAPs doing what they're supposed to be doing? And the answer is no. You are correct. It's not doing what they're supposed to. So then how do we start to change that? We start to have those conversations with superintendents, which as a sitting superintendent, those conversations we have not been having. Why not? I think that's the only reason why we're in education is to change the system. That's my goal, to change the system, have dialogue with every superintendent, have dialogue with every sitting school board member and school districts. How can we start to change that narrative? Because if those dollars are being channeled to support student learning, then we should be seeing higher successes. Now, your question was about mathematics and the low percentage of students that are taking math courses and possibly passing math courses. Well, until we start to change the way...
Not passing.
Just entering.
Proficient.
Or proficient, right.
No, not passing, proficient, because a lot of these kids, if you can't do math, you're not even going to graduate.
Right, so I tell you what happens at high school systems, okay? Is that some high school systems only allow for 2 years of math. Some systems allow for 3 years of math. So when kids take 2 years of math by their 9th and 10th grade years, they're done with math for their 11th and 12th grade years, and they won't touch math again. So we need to have that conversation to change those systems, because math is important, as well as literacy. So they should go hand in hand. So we can't put all our eggs in one basket on literacy only and not focus on math. It should be hand in hand, because we're teaching literacy for the 4 years that kids are in high school. We're teaching literacy for every year that a kid's in education. So we should be doing the same thing for mathematics. And until we start to have those dialogues, then things aren't going to change. So that's my plan, is to meet with everybody that's in the system and start to change the system internally. Because if not, we're going to get the same results like we have been for the last many, many years.